Wendy Kroll, and I am a hospice care consultant for Heartland Hospice. I have 4 children, 2 stepchildren, and 2 kids of my own. One that just is 26, 22, 13 now, which I wasn't ready for yesterday that happened, and 11. And I've been living in West Michigan my whole life. Went to Hope College and graduated and been working the last 20 years in healthcare. Well, my first job was in manufacturing, and I did love that, but writing was on the wall. It was 2008, you remember that time, and definitely wanted to get into healthcare, and just really fell in love since. I started in HR, and that was what I was doing in manufacturing, so it seemed like a simple jump. Kind of got into more of a sales role organically through different jobs that I've had, and really fell in love with that, and I've been doing that ever since in various capacities. I've worked in long-term care, short-term rehabilitation, assisted living, independent living, home care, and now hospice. There is joy in hospice. Hospice is a very loaded word, and I think it brings up a lot of emotions and a lot of misconceptions. My biggest challenge with hospice is getting people just to be open to hearing what the benefit even is and what it includes. I've never ever had a family say that they wished they would have waited to sign on. It's always the opposite. Once they know what's included in the benefit, they're very much on board, and people don't regret it. And if you do regret it, it's so easy to sign off. That's another thing that people don't always know. So it's such a rewarding field. The help that we can provide people in their last days of life, the support that we provide not only to the patient, but the family. There's so much education that we do, and after hours help and assistance, and what do I do in this situation, and planning, and I lost 2 sisters to cancer, and one of them was a very planned death. It was she was on hospice services, and we knew what to expect, and things were kind of spelled out. And my other sister didn't want anything to do with hospice. She had 3 young boys and didn't even want to hear about it, and it was just so chaotic at the end, and symptoms were unmanaged, and it was hard to watch as a family member. So I wish I was in this industry then. I think things would have been a little bit different. I think when I've been in healthcare as long as I have, Carla and I would share this view that we are here to connect people to resources. And yes, I work for a hospice company, but I have a lot of experience in healthcare, and connecting people to resources is what I do. So there's a lot of times where people will come to me and ask about hospice, and then in the course of conversation, I realize they have a lot more housing needs, and Carla is such an awesome resource for that. So I often have a chance to tell people about the free service that she can offer to them, because when you open a phone book and you try to find a place for your loved one to live, it is so overwhelming. It's usually not just the housing, like there's always healthcare issues and other things that they're dealing with on top of that. Not to mention they usually have their own life and kids and families that they're trying to deal with. And the amount of support and resources that Carla can bring to someone is invaluable. CarePatrol is a service that you can receive for free that assists you in all of your options, and not just options that are out there, but options that you can afford, options that meets your needs. The CarePatrol team is in the buildings that they're recommending. They know what's going on. They know what's currently happening, and it will save you so much time and energy to just ask the question, state what your needs are, and reach out for help. Asking for help is not an easy thing to do, but it is a free service, and it's a benefit. As someone who also worked on the assisted living side, I always felt like a CarePatrol referral was worth paying for, because they did a lot of the legwork for me. Like, they're not sending me somebody that can't afford to live in my community. So I'm always happy to give a tour and answer any questions that someone might have. And it's a time saver for everyone involved. You really don't have anything to lose by talking to CarePatrol. You're not going to have any regrets doing it. Definitely worth a phone call.